Every step of the project takes time and often more than expected. The average time to strip and paint a car for one experienced man working full-time is 4 to 5 months, or 2 to 3 cars per year. Using an average of 4 weeks per month and 40 hours per week, that is 640 to 800 total shop hours. There are 3 basic and very interrelated elements of project management. The first is how much work has to be done. This is first specified in the scope of the project, expanded throughout due to scope creep, and sometimes shortened through cutting corners. The second is how much time do you have available? This is basically your commitment to the project. Can you sustain X hours a week for the life of the project? This time is often diminished due to health and other life factors. The last is, when does the project need to be done? What is the estimated completion date? If the amount of work is held constant, then the time available must be managed against the completion date. A sooner completion date means more time per period must be applied. Do-it-yourself projects often have no specified goal or end date, and therefore the work is completed as time permits and is often measured in years. The 1969 Pontiac Catalina convertible project was completed in a building owned by Tim's Garage, a full-service garage that specializes in classic and muscle cars. A 2-man team staffed the project. 1 inexperienced person, the car owner, and 1 experienced person. Both worked an average of 6 hours, 4 days a week. Other mechanics were available as required. Over the course of the project, labor hours were pretty linear. There were some weeks, however, when the planned hours were not sustained. This was physical work performed over the summer with 90-degree days in a shop without air conditioning. At times, both workers had to play through the pain and work around other obligations such as doctor's appointments, square dance classes, and periodic work on other cars. Labor costs for skilled mechanics who specialize in vintage vehicle repair will vary depending on your geographic location. The cumulative labor cost curve follows the linear shape of the cumulative labor hours curve and impacts total cost by the shop rate used. The higher the rate, the faster you burn through your money. Sticking to the plan and avoiding scope creep, as well as working the number of planned hours consistently each week, is the best way to hit the completion date and minimize cost. Labor, however, is only one part of the total cost of the project. Money is also spent on parts and metal, supplies, services, and tools. Once you have a project, a system for managing parts, and understand time, you need to consider money. Please be sure to watch Part 4, Underestimating the Money Element.